The application process is chill. Like, you don't need to stress yourself for your requirement. Just know you need your complete application, your academic transcript. They never ask you to upload there. They never even ask for certificates and so on. They're just asking you to tick those things. Like, hello guys, welcome to my channel. So I just want to quickly bring to your attention an ongoing scholarship. Ignore my look, like I'm just coming back from work, but I don't want to procrastinate because we have a time constraint for me to share this information and I want you guys to benefit from it. So it's actually the scholarship that I benefited from. Like, it's been like 3 years since the last time this scholarship was open, because it was in 2021 I applied for mine. I'm just so excited to be informed that it's currently ongoing, and I went on their website to confirm that it's really currently ongoing, and I was like, okay, I must share it. I must share it in case any person out there would like to apply for it. So yeah. So guys, in this video, I'm going to quickly share with you the NNPC slash Total Energy Scholarship. It's actually for Nigerians. They also have it in other countries, but this specific one I'll be sharing, it's for Nigerians. It's only for Nigerians. If you are like in any oil producing African country, you can check maybe that has Total Energies. You should find out. I'm sure you are going to also have a Total Energies subsidiary there that is offering this kind of scholarship. So check it out in your country to find out. But this one I'm sharing is specifically for Nigerians. Guys, like I said, I'm happy, but I'm also sad. um I'm happy because the scholarship is reopened again, but I'm sad. I'm going to let you know the reason I'm sad later in the video. So let's look at the happy side. NNPC slash Total Energies fully funded master's scholarship. It sponsors students or Nigerian students to come to study in France in some specific institutions and specific courses. They normally have the list on their application. While you're filling the application, you're going to see like the list of schools you should choose from, but we are going to covering like all those different parts here. So it's a fully funded scholarship, like I mentioned. So it covers your stipends, your school fees, your transportation costs, like everything involved that is necessary to bring you from Nigeria to study in France. Let's go step by step. I have my system here with me to make things, smoother, because I'm hoping to upload this video by tomorrow and I'm just videoing it this night. So let's see. Okay, so what's the benefit? It's a full scholarship. It covers your tuition. It gives you living stipends, monthly stipends. The monthly stipends you are going to use to cover your accommodation as well, but they're in charge of providing accommodation for you, so you don't have to like look for accommodation. They're going to be the ones to find you an accommodation, so you don't have to worry about that. And then they cover your visa and your travel cost. They buy you a ticket that you arrive at your destination, France. And then they also cover your medical insurance. So they cover your medical insurance as well. And also, when you arrive in France, they're going to cover your administrative procedure, because like when you arrive in France, you have to like validate your visa. You have to validate your visa when you arrive in France. So they cover that as well. And then for the student administrative procedure, they call it student contribution. They also cover that as well. So it's really like the whole package. Okay, so what's the requirement? The requirement for Total Energies Master Scholarship, you have to hold a university degree. That's one of the requirements. Secondly, you have to have graduated with minimum a second class upper division, that you have no earlier than 5 years prior to right now that you're applying. And then you should have completed your NYSC. So these are the core requirements. And then for this session, they're going to cover the management science, engineering, and geoscience. So these are the fields they cover: management science, engineering, and geoscience. That's in the oil and gas related sector. Application document, what they need, it's application form on their site. I'm going to add the link in the description, the application site that you can fill the form. Then you have your academic transcript. You have your bachelor's slash diploma certificate, and then you have your personal statement. You have your recommendation letters, NYC certificate, proof of English language proficiency. So these things I'm reading right now, I'm actually reading it from a scholarship website actually. So, but I'm going to go again. Maybe if you wait to the end, I'll probably do a simulation of the application process so that we see it ourselves in this time. So this I'm just reading from a scholarship portal to help us make it fast, because on the website it's safe to start the process, not write it as detailed as this. So that's actually the requirement. And the timeline is actually, it started last week, March 20th, if I'm not wrong, and it's going to close April 10th. So it's like a 3 weeks frame. I'm just saying it just in case next year, hopefully they do it again next year. So you know that when once they open, they have like a 3 weeks frame for you to like apply for it. It doesn't last like for a long period of time. So you have to like react as quickly as possible to sending your application. So at the application, I'm sharing this based on my experience of 2021. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same process, but if I'm like following the precedent of people that have done it before, it's normally this three process. So after the application, either after 2 weeks or thereabout or 3 weeks, you're going to receive an email that is inviting you to come and take a test. For me, it was a psychometric test during my period when I took my own test. It was a psychometric test, and it was totally done online via Zoom. There was someone that was like in charge of it and monitoring us, like supervising us to make sure that there is no cheating and so on. It was totally online psychometric test. And then after psychometric test, like 2 days after, received an invitation for an interview. So it was very fast. Received an invitation to come for interview. And then after the interview, you now receive a feedback if you passed or not. So that's just the process. It's quite straightforward. It doesn't really take as much time as that. I think the only time of waiting is after your interview. That's if you've reached that point and you're waiting for your feedback. So that's just the steps here. So quickly, we are going to look at the application. Let's do a simulation. Hopefully, I'm able to do it. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Let's look at the application process together. This is the site. It's an international master's degree for Nigerians, and we see the candidate profiles. Just some of the things I read. The master's degree, management science, engineering, and geosciences in universities in France. So you have it there. So we start the application. Apply. So apply, clicking on apply, it takes you to, yeah, where you should start. So um if you already have like a user, it's just to log in, but I'm not sure I have. So I'm just going to click on create first time. So first time, either you apply from your computer or apply via LinkedIn, or you copy and paste, or apply without creating an account, any way you want to do it. But let's say from computer and see what's going to happen. In this first page we want here, they want us to upload, from what I've observed on this first page, they actually want you to upload like your CV, because I tried. You have computer, you have LinkedIn, and so on. So let's say I'm uploading from my computer. I'm just going to use whatsoever CV and apply for it. I'm not going to send this application. It's just for us to see together, anyways. So let's see. I'm going to choose a CV. Okay. Let's say it's day. Continue. Okay. So first of all, you fill our personal information. Our personal information. Female. You fill in your name. I'm just going to do it so fast. You fill in your name. You fill in your surname, and then you have your country, Nigeria. You fill in your country, Nigeria, and then you add a resume, your CV. So I'll add my CV here. So in the cover letter is not a mandatory option. So I don't think you should like stress yourself if you don't have a cover letter right now. They said please name your file with the reference and title of the offer. So you name your file with like it's an international masters this thing, international masters degree scholarship that you're applying for. So if you have a cover letter, you can upload, but it's not actually a mandatory field like we have observed. But if you have, you can upload. Other file is not compulsory, so you can just move on. It's not compulsory. Next. Yeah, we see they're asking you about your education. So first class of first degree obtained. I'll say second class upper, first degree, just bachelor's. Discipline or category. For me, I'll choose sciences because I study industrial chemistry. Do you have eligibility to work in Nigeria? Yes, because I'm a Nigerian. Female. And do you have discharge certificate? Yes. Then other qualifications you have. If you have like me, I'll choose WAEC as the other qualifications I have. Then state of origin, Akwa Ibom. So Akwa Ibom. So like I said, if you look at this thing, the options we saw degree that you can choose OND, HND, and so on. But I don't know. I don't know if you can apply if you have OND, HND, because we saw in the requirement they said university degree. I don't know if you want me, we can give it a shot. Anyways, I don't know, but we just surprising to see those options. They mean well that they have said it's bachelor's degree or university degrees that you can apply. But if you already have a master's, you can still apply. If you already have a master's, I don't think you should limit yourself. If you have a master's, you can apply. Because I think one of us, he already had a master's and he was still able to apply. We click continue, and clicking continue, it brings us here. So this application, so once you click I accept to be added, is going to submit. So guys, you have seen that the application is like, it's so straightforward. Like the application process is chill. Like you don't need to stress yourself. That's why all those requirements that we're seeing before, I don't think it's like really needed, because in what I was reading, when I was reading like in the scholarship website that I told you I saw, we're seeing proof of English language proficiency, recommendation letters and so on, but it's not actually needed. Like that's why I wanted to go to the website to really see what it required. So for your requirement, just know you need your complete application, your academic transcript. They never ask you to upload there. They never even ask for certificates and so on. They're just asking you to tick those things. Like this is one of the like the chillest application process you can think of. Like for real, it's one of the chillest application process because all these things that are showing you don't need to provide it at the moment, like on the spot. Like even the NYC, they did not ask to provide it at the moment. So if, for example, right now you're not yet done with your NYC, but you'll be done like in the next 2 weeks before the closing. I'm just using for example, or you'll be done in the next 1 month. I'm just using for example. I think you can still give it a shot because I think the point where they asked for this, if I'm not wrong, it was actually during my interview. That's when they asked me for these things. Oh yeah, I think it was during the interview process. So I don't think it should allow you to limit you right now. So you can actually like apply and see. It's quite straightforward, like you saw. It didn't even take any minutes or second. Like we have seen it, it's for people that have university degree. That's what is on their website. But in the options we saw they put HNDs. I'm not sure if you can apply, but profile is university. So yeah, take note of that. I think I've covered everything. I don't know if I've missed out on anything. If not, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. I'm going to try to respond to your questions. And I'm rooting for you. Okay. Yeah. Just remember the sad part, because I said I'm also sad, I'm happy and sad. The sad part is that they take very few number of persons. In my set, they took 10 persons. We had one other person, so it was 11, but normally it's always 10 persons that they take. Let's say 10 to 11, but normally it's 10 persons in the whole of Nigeria that are going to take. So that's the sad part. So it's really competitive. You're wondering how I got here, Abi. It's God's grace. It was a miracle. It was a miracle for me. So yeah, that's the sad part. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope it was useful. I hope you find it useful. See you in my next video. Bye.